Hello and welcome to Hotcakes Commerce. This video is going to be on configuring the payment providers in your website. And so as an overview, what we're going to talk about is using the test payment gateway. So we realize that folks need to have something that'll help them get through development, get through design, where they don't need to know kind of what your payment gateway is. So we've got a nice test payment gateway there to help you out with that. We also have the ability to configure the standard payment gateway, so we're going to walk you through that. And then lastly, we'll walk through using PayPal Express. So first, using the test payment gateway, the first thing we need to do is enable the gateway. Once we do that, I'm going to walk you through some of the configuration settings and then how to test payment failures. So let's jump out to the demo. So I'm logged in here as administrator, so I'm going to go to admin. I'll go to Hotcakes administration. And if I go into the admin, go into settings, and then go to payment methods, you can see right here that I have the credit card set up as the current payment type. So I'm going to go ahead and click edit, and I got a couple options here: authorize at checkout, require CVV. I'm going to go ahead and go down here though and take a look at the test gateway. So I'm going to click on the test gateway, and that's my selected payment gateway. I can have one payment gateway selected at a time. So if we take a look at the options here, what we have is the authorization, capture, charge, refund, and void. So basically what this allows you to do is this allows you to test the experience for a user if an authorization fails, or if capturing fails, or if charging fails. Really any of these allows you to do that. And so as an example, the authorization failing, if you check this, then whenever anybody tries to test or tries to put in a credit card number, it's going to fail every time. So by undoing that and saving changes, now it's not going to fail every time. So that's how you do that. That gives you the ability to to go ahead and save those or test that workflow there. So that's all squared away. So that is how to do the test payment gateway. So next, let's take a look at the standard payment gateway. Same thing. All you need to do is enable the gateway, go into configuration settings, and I'll tell you a little bit about test mode options. So I'm going to go ahead and go in here and let's pick Authorize Net. So when I click on Edit, this is going to give me the ability to enter in my login ID and transaction key. If we put in here test mode, then that's going to submit each transaction as a test transaction. And then down here, debug mode, this will actually tell it so that it'll actually use the test payment gateway. So if you're using the developer .authorizenet.com, just check that debug mode, and that'll send everything through the developer version of the AuthorizeNet payment gateway. So each one of these has their own thing. So payment, PayPal Pro. You can see here, if we go through the PayPal mode, we can do test or production. And then again, username, password, and signature. These are all the fields that you can get from the PayPal Pro. Okay. So I'll go ahead and cancel out of here, and I'm going to leave this as test payment gateway. Save the changes there. Point out a couple other things. We have the ability to accept purchase order, company accounts, check, and then if you check any of these, then during checkout, the user will have the ability to provide a purchase order number for PO, a company account number for company account, a check number for check, telephone, and cash on delivery. Those are just an option that you have to choose there. There's no additional information that they have there. So lastly, we'll talk a little about PayPal Express. So if we go ahead and click PayPal Express, this gives us some of the same options that we had on the PayPal Pro. The difference is this actually sends them to PayPal to log in at PayPal, and then kind of does that loop of sending them out to PayPal. They log in, they authorize the charge, and then it sends them back to your e-commerce website. So all these right here, pretty straightforward. This is whether you're doing production or the sandbox, what your username, password, and signature is. Again, you can get these right from your account at PayPal. And then whether you're doing authorize or charge full. And that's really it. It's pretty straightforward. So you just go in there. Again, that's under settings, payment methods. If you have any questions, I would definitely encourage you to check out our community section. Check out the hotcakes.com/learn to find more articles, and then also take a look at the community. A lot of people there contributing, and if there's anything you don't see here, maybe a payment provider that you use, definitely recommend you suggest that on our suggest a feature part of our website. We definitely look at that, we pay attention to it, and we're using that to create our roadmaps and the features that go into the release of our products. So definitely encourage you to do that. That's something we pay a lot of attention to. And again, just want to thank you for your time, and look forward to speaking to you soon.